Hello, my name is George Litvinoff, and I'm here to present an exciting project that my fellow researchers and I are working on under Professor Stolfo. With modern phishing and scamming campaigns, human user behavior analytics is insufficient to prevent account takeover attacks or ATOs, which is why we introduced our project, Gefilte Phish, that focuses on stopping modern PII phishing campaigns with believable decoy stuffing. We propose to focus on human adversary behavior analytics by developing rigorous, systematic, and scalable methods to acquire data about attackers and thwart the PII theft ecosystem. We believe this can be accomplished by using deceptive methods against the attackers. We propose to firstly automate the generation of synthetic, highly believable decoy PII and user profile data, and then secondly, automate the injection of this fake data into phishing websites to disrupt the adversary identity theft marketplace. Misuse of our generated decoy PII is monitored by third-party collaborators to acquire detailed data to profile adversaries. We believe that attacker profiles and injected decoy PII will improve risk-based access controls, reducing account takeover attacks. A key objective is the design of systems to scale the automated decoy injection to impact the worldwide PII theft ecosystem. In our previous project, we attempted to test the popular statement of phishing being a credential stealing attack, and we found that an overwhelming majority of phishing sites are now designed to steal digital identities, allowing attackers to impersonate victim users rather than simply getting access to their accounts or services. In that project, we categorized phishing websites into three categories: ones that pose significant, ones that hope high, and ones that pose extreme threat to one's identity. Significant threat campaigns are focused on collecting contact information such as email addresses as well as phone numbers. These are usually focused on collecting information for future phishing email attacks or future vishing or voice phishing attacks. The high threat category collects user credentials such as email addresses, usernames, and passwords, and gives direct access to users' accounts. The extreme or the PII level threat actually collects significant PII that might be either private or public. Private PII may include the social security number, passport information, banking accounts, biometric information, etc. While public may be the birth date, birthplace, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or religion of a person. After categorizing the phishing websites, the analysis of over 130,000 phishing sites from a 5-year time period indicated a rising number of over 31% of those sites to pose an extreme danger to identity theft, since they are designed to steal a victim's personally identifiable information, or PII for short. While credential theft focused phishing attacks was and is on the decline. We introduce believable decoys in hopes to gain more insight into the world of the modern phisher. For this goal, we collaborate with multiple industry organizations, including Yahoo and the Internet Archive, while also working closely with Columbia's IT department. We set up a dedicated system to filter phishing feeds for PII phishing, and we automatically stuff them with automatically generated decoy information that we release from 3 different networks to mimic 3 different phishing victims, such as students, faculty, and administration employees. All our activity, including network traces, are logged for forensic analysis, and our system is built to scale using Docker, MongoDB, and Apache Kafka for event processing. The generation of believable phishing decoys that pass data verification checks and include all required PIIs for advanced stuffing requires a large amount of work and time. Thus, the automation of the creation of such decoys would highly improve the sample size of the experiment. We have compiled a list of details about common PII tokens such as the loon checksum for credit card numbers and birth date, and geolocation assignment for social security numbers prior to 2011. We aim to pair the static information with a generative adversarial network, or GAN, generating combinations of name, gender, religion, and ethnicity which are believable and appropriate for the phishing target. As pointed out by the iconic movie Superbad, the combination of the most popular first name, Mohammed, and the world's most popular last name, Lee, is not really a popular name within itself. A generative adversarial network, or GAN, learns to avoid such cases by simultaneously training two models: a generative model that captures the distribution of the ground truth data, that is real-world PII distributions, and the discriminative model that classifies whether the sample came from the training data or from the generator model. Once an equilibrium is established, we can be sufficiently confident in the fact that we're generating believable PIIs. Further, we constrain our model to strictly avoid collision with real persons' identities, including deceased individuals. This morally motivated goal can be achieved by utilizing differential privacy to verify the generator's creations. Our verifier scrapes the internet for information about the newly created believable decoy. It then ensures that the effect of making an arbitrary single substitution in the results is small enough that the query result cannot be used to infer much about any single individual. It should be noted that we can configure the verifier's privacy budget to inform generations that are believable but do not collide with a real person at all. Since phishing is an ever-evolving area of cybercrime, its trends arise quickly and become ever more sophisticated over time. Therefore, it is important to be on the forefront research in this field. Financial losses of victims are in the $1 billion yearly, while persecution is unfortunately very minimal. Over the years, there was a large shift within the area of phishing, where campaigns went from tricking users for login credentials to asking them for sensitive PII, thus allowing the threat actors to commit identity theft. Our project is the first of its kind in that it focuses on the study of this ongoing trend by generating believable and verifiable decoy identities and stuffs them into newly started phishing campaigns. That is all. Thank you.